Now, I'm sure you all know how many planets are there in the solar system. It's pretty obvious. You obviously know the answer. It's obviously 8 unless you're a Pluto fan. Tell me down below if you're a Pluto fan. But anyway, have you ever wondered if one planet from the solar system got cut off? Well, in this video, you're about to find out. So grab some popcorn, sit back, relax, and watch the show. Stay tuned to the end so you can see what happens to any of the planets if they disappear. This is Dhyutidhara Bandooni signing again, and now let's roll it. So as you can see, this is a drawing of the solar system. This is the sun, these yellow things are the stars, these blue things are the comets, these are the moons, and this right over here is the Kuiper. Here is the Kuiper belt. I'll talk about that when I get onto Neptune. Now let's start with the first planet, Mercury. If Mercury disappears, there'll be no changes at all, because Mercury, as you can see from this diagram, is the smallest in the entire solar system, smaller than even like Mars. So it will have little to no effect on Earth. You might feel a little bit lighter, that's a huge maybe. But overall, nothing serious will happen because Mercury has a very weak gravitational force, even though it is ginormous. And it also has the same gravity force as Earth, but still it's 50 million miles away. Can you believe it? So, you know the answer. It does nothing. So now, let's get on to the second planet in the show, Venus. Venus is the hottest planet in the entire solar system. One day on Venus equals 117 Earth days. Imagine living on that planet, you'd barely even survive. I don't think even Optimus Prime can survive. Anyways, if Venus was removed, there'll be no changes other than the fact that you guys have just lost the second brightest object in the night sky. And that's why Venus is called the evening star, because it shines very bright and the second brightest object in the night sky. Same to the moon, obviously. What could beat the moon in bright? Maybe supernova. Okay, so that's what happens if Venus was gone. Now I'm gonna move to Earth. Let's see if Earth will disappear. No, just kidding. We're gonna move on to Mars. So, you know the asteroid belt. It is between Mars and Jupiter. And the asteroid belt is very sturdy and firm because of Jupiter's gravity. Sometimes the asteroids go flinging all the way to the sun because the sun has enormous gravitational pull. Oh my god! Just sometimes. And sometimes the asteroids hit Earth. And as you know, that's not a good thing if you've seen an asteroid movie. And do you know Mars has gravitational pull too, like everything else. So it acts kind of like a slingshot because it increases the chances of some asteroids going in the direction of the sun and increases the chances of Earth getting hit by asteroid. But as you know, I can't remove it actually. So I can't remove it, so Earth is still in danger. Anyway, now moving on to the biggest planet in the universe. I've been waiting for this. Jupiter. So, Jupiter, one fact about it, a big red spot that's actually a hurricane, eternal hurricane that's getting smaller. Right now it's currently the size of Earth, but let's move on. Let's see if I destroy it. Oh no! I made a huge mistake. I talked about the Kuiper belt on Mars, but now no gravitational pull. All the asteroids are getting flinged towards the sun. Mars is acting like a free slingshot. Earth is doomed. I tell you, Earth is doomed. Let me just put it right back. Okay? And now Saturn, the planet with rings. Well, if Saturn disappeared, there'd be major consequences. Like, how can you destroy the second largest planet in the solar system with no consequences? Like, Jupiter and Uranus' orbit will slightly shift. And that's about all. No effect on the rocky planets because they're too far away. Okay, now moving on to Uranus. Okay, if Uranus got disappeared, the rocky planets are just fine because it's farther away than Saturn. So obviously, there's nothing to the rocky planets. I can't say that good for the gas giants. Like that. And now Neptune, the last planet in the solar system, unless you count Pluto, but it's not a planet, it's a dwarf planet. If Neptune was kicked out of the solar system, then the Kuiper Belt will go crazy. The Kuiper Belt is the border between the solar system and the outside universe. And if Neptune actually controls it, and it controls Pluto right here's orbit. If it was gone out, the Kuiper Belt will go crazy. And that is about it. And don't forget to subscribe and click the like button so you never miss any new videos. And for now, bye!